Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video here on Ragnarok. Today is breeding day. Today we are breeding our two super high level griffins, which we got some good stats to go with, and then also our RGs. Now I did go ahead and pre-breed a couple RG eggs just to make sure, because I had to redo some of the settings, because long story short, Arc does dumb things, and yeah, and these aren't the eggs, these are for taming an oviraptor when I want to go do that, which I still am gonna need to do. But, and this isn't the one I need this one, because we need to build some air conditioners, and we need polymer for this. So, and unfortunately we don't have much in terms of silica pearls, since I ended up losing those and I didn't get them back, so yeah, I don't want to talk about it. But we're gonna see if we can get away with a couple and call it a day. I also, while we're doing this, I probably don't need that much, but added a new addition to the, I guess, balcony area to the base. And there's actually a reason for this, other than it to look cool, and then I can like store dinos up here like RGs or something, which is probably what I'm gonna do. There is actually a reason for it, and it is because if you go over here and you look in the right, I have a little house bonus, or like inside bonus. So temperature will be a lot more stable underneath the roof, even though we're like out in open air. Because this is where I want to hatch things, we are going to get that inside bonus even though we're not inside. So that's actually going to make life a bit easier as well. Let's go ahead and put our poly in here and make two of those. We're going to go steal that poly back as well and put that away, but let's go ahead and put down, or pick up, sorry, the two air conditioners, and probably just gonna stick them right in the middle here. I know you don't want to, I don't want to stick them in the, I was like, I could put them in the walls, but I don't want to do that. Just thinking about how we want to do this. Honestly, we could do, because we still get the housing bonus all the way over here, so do one here and then one like here, and then we use this as like the main hatching area. But I'm gonna go ahead and quick do some RG eggs real quick just to verify this is everything's good to rock and roll. So yeah, so these are the RG eggs I want to hatch, so we're gonna go ahead and hatch these guys, and when these are hatching, we're gonna go ahead and check and see what stats we're looking for. Okay, you are incubating, cool. So we'll go ahead and put all three down and see what we can get out of it. So let's go ahead and you're just in my way, sir. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure it's just the girl that we care for stats-wise. Yeah, because they both have 37 points in the melee. Everything else the girl has pretty good stats on, so we're going to stick with that. We need 40, 37 in both health and stam, and then 36 points in weight, and then 37 melee. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Mid-30s, except for the 40 points in health. Everything else is like upper 30, upper to mid 30s. And then over here, for just so you know, griffin wise, and I actually don't know if griffins do eggs or live babies because they're technically lions and birds. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys mating as well. I'm curious to see what actually happens. But so it looks like you have 39 points into health. You have similar stamina, which is bummer. That's like the lowest part, and it's kind of like the most important thing with these. But 34 will work. 39 points into weight, which is really good, and then this one has 40 points in melee. So really the only thing we want from the male is melee, but I am curious to see what we get out of this. How are we doing on the eggs over here? It doesn't tell us. Looking like another 2 minutes on the eggs, which is fine. I'm not going to quite make more babies yet, because it really, the way my breeding rates, they breed again pretty quickly, so I don't have to worry about that as much as they've had in the past, because it's always been a pain in the butt to wait for more breeding. So does it tell you a time though? I know it says percentage, but it doesn't actually give you a time on when it'll be done. Because like I need to know if it's going to be an egg or gestation, you know? Because it's a half bird, half lion thing. But yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with myself with how clever this was. And I have also extended this out as well, just to kind of, you know, keep things going out here. Made everything stone just from keeping our lives, just making our lives easier. It is an egg. Interesting. Okay. It's good to know. Yeah, and you're going to breed again in another 4 minutes, so that's awesome. But I don't want to do the griffins until I know I can imprint them properly. Well, I guess it doesn't matter quite yet, so because we're not going to have probably the perfect pair. Alright, what do we got here? Good health, bad stam, bad weight, good melee. And it's a girl, which is not what I'm looking for. I need a male. That is unfortunate, but you are growing very quickly. Alright, give me something that I can keep. Good. Oh, you're a male at least. Good health. No. Well, good, bad. Sorry, I know I'm just saying things, but I'm just seeing what's good and bad. We'll keep this one for now. See what we're doing. They definitely grow a lot faster with my growing rates, so we'll see if we can fully imprint this RG as well. Come on, little one. Come over here, and then we'll have to take out the babies. Go very slow. It's care in 6 minutes, so we'll see if it works. RGs are usually like pretty close to 100% imprint, like in terms of like time wise. Some creatures are pretty easy, like, but RGs are not. Did you move? Alright, let's take these out real quick. Why? There's still a dead one over here. Also, I should have said passive. Alright. Yeah, we'll deal with the theory later. Cool. Well, first things first, let's see if we can actually... You guys are probably mating pretty quick here. Let's go and see if we can even incubate one of these. Oh, we can. Oh, that's cool. So we might put it all the way to like almost. Yeah, so the way this is looking like it's gonna be one imprint. I hope. So we'll see. I was trying some different numbers to see if it's gonna work better, but we will see. It's like the biggest annoyance with, or my big annoyance with Ark is how difficult it is to... We're gonna go ahead and mate with you because the one that we're raising is not much better. But yeah, my annoyance with Ark is just how complicated the settings are for adjusting this stuff and making sure that you didn't completely mess it up to where they're still growing but you can still imprint them relatively quickly. So it's kind of a weird back and forth. But once you get some numbers that work, like it's super nice. But yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it. I think it was close to 7 minutes at the start, and we're gonna be at 3:30, which would technically be halfway, right around 50%. So it's timing to be probably in the 90% range by the time you want to imprint. I'm guessing, total guess there. Like I said, I'm going to pick up that griffin egg just at the last minute, just so I can verify. Well, I don't know, I'm kind of assuming it's going to work here. How are you guys working on eggs? You guys are almost done. You guys are around the same pace-ish. Keep in mind, we do not have any kibble, so they're gonna have to deal with that, which is fine for now. We'll make a... It actually reminds me, we probably should be close to the level of the grinder, bio grinder. Bio grinder. Okay, we're not going very quickly. I'm trying to do this with the... There we go. Are we close to bio grinder? No, but we got a chemistry bench, so that's cool. And that's about all I care. Oh, industrial forge would be cool. Everything else is not what I need at the moment. Industrial preserving bin. Let's go ahead and pick that up for now. We got a minute 48 left. Let's go grab these eggs. And then you. Gonna go ahead and throw down this one. And this one. Yeah, so really what I'm waiting for is to see if I imprint it that it's still going to be 100% even though it's only one imprint. I just want to verify that that is correct with these settings. And then we'll do a bunch of birds. And honestly, we're probably not going to even use this one. It's just, this is just a test for me. I mean, we can technically use it to mate with. It'll be slightly better than the other one, but marginal, to be honest. But that is breeding, you know, it's just how it goes. Even with it sped up like this. Like, you should be breeding soon, and so should you. Yeah, 2 minutes. What I might do is turn that off for a second and get the new one over there. Alright, so 19 seconds. Okay. You're close. It's crazy. The Griffin eggs might be easier to do than the Argies in terms of egg speed. Alright, what do we want? Just be like a walk or something. Cuddle. 100% imprint. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. We're good. Math is mathin'. Alright, we're going to put this down. We're going to go grab... We're going to stop mating with you for a second. Grab this. Alright, so remember it's high 30s, so you don't have the good stam, the good weight. You have everything except the good stam, which, okay, hold up. That might be the play, because you're a male, right? And the good one, yeah, with the female, perfect. Alright, so all you're missing is good stam. We'll keep you. And I'm going to go run over here and see if I can stop the mating, them making a baby. Because it's just going to make life easier for me at the moment. Alright, and the RG, I'm gonna go ahead and not give you anything yet. Oh, sorry bud, just stay there. Why does he keep walking? Stop walking. Gonna go ahead and move this guy. Turn around, thank you. What I could do is stick them up here. Oh gosh. I'm struggling right now. Oh, that's why. Alright, back her up. Back her up. Back her up. Do an 18-point turn here. Pretty cool, like, thing to just look over the base. I dig it. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this on you. And then let's go see what this baby is real quick before we start baiting. You are bad health. You're male. Good weight, good melee, good stam. Technically, you are better. Because you have all the stats except the health. And you're a male. Alright, we'll take it for now. We will take it. I'm still going to mate because they'll mate at least one time before the baby matures. Okay, so those two are mating. That one I need to get rid of. Where's the baby RG at? Why are you so far away, little one? Figured you'd be coming this way by now. The only thing is you gotta want to take the babies away from if you're taking out other babies because, well, they don't like that. Oh, that's not where that's supposed to go. Actually, I probably should grab the rest of these eggs. Like I said, these are for Oviraptors, because I need to tame one for when we start doing leveling. Alright, so we're going to throw you in here. Looks like it's getting dark, so why don't we adjust gamma now, so I don't got to do it when I'm running around. Jeez, oh Pete, okay. Yeah, just having a freak out sesh. Alright, you should be close. You want care in 3 minutes, so maybe we might have to imprint you twice, which is fine. You want care in 5 minutes. Cool. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let me grab this egg and then... Alright, we'll pick that up for right now. Let's see if this is anything good to go check out. Good old purple drop. It's a bunch of junk. Actually, ironically enough, I do need those for another Griffin drop because I did lose mine. But that's if I want to do another Griffin. I still can't believe how many Spinos are here. Is that a berry? Yeah, level 100 berry. Just chilling there. Interesting. Forget that berries do hang around here sometimes too. I do need to get one at some point, but the swamp air is actually pretty good for taming. So, like the one good swamp to tame at. So I don't think we'll have a problem getting a good berry. Alrighty, let's go ahead and throw this egg down. Yeah, seems like we're making it work with 2 air conditioners, so that's cool. That was one thing I was a little worried about, but we should be alright. This is our original Griffin. I'm dying of thirst. Trying to select drink. There we go. And we're gonna stick this one in one of these houses for now. Eventually you'll probably be sacrificed, but for now you can stay in the house. So we're at 2:34, 28 seconds, so let's look at taming this one first. How are we looking at with this egg? 2 minutes and 45 seconds. How are we looking at eggs over here? Mating at 40%. Alright, cool. So let's focus on the Griffin first. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm printing this because it's not perfect levels or anything, but I think I have that. Cooked fish meat. I just kind of want to see what imprint wise they go to, because we did grab it pretty quick. Oh wow, 100% imprint? That's crazy. Okay. I mean, that makes my life easier. We only got to get them once and they're at 50%. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it. But yes, and the other thing I added, because I haven't really mentioned it, it's just kind of stairs next to the breeding area, is I did kind of make this place accessible up here. I don't know what I want to do yet up here, but I just thought it was kind of cool. And just let me have my little win. Just incorporating more of this rock that I find very build happy, friendly. Is that the word? Okay, after this, oh, you already have the egg. Turn breeding off on you. Turn breeding off on you. Because right now we're basically looking for just perfect RGs at this point, or we'll take them out. Alright, what do you want? What do you want? Not that it matters. You want to go on a walk. Alright, go on a walk with me. You're not a very fast walker. Yay! Alright, let's see if he actually stops. He does stop. That's so weird. 40, 37, 36, 37. That might be a perfect boy right there. That means you're useless. That means all of the boys over there are useless. That means the only reason I don't know if I would have a reason. The only reason I would keep this, and the likelihood it's not good, is if it was perfect. And just no, I'll keep the egg for later. Let's get that dude away from there. And then, yeah, I guess we're going to clean out all these RGs for now and get them out of the way. Because, yeah, now they're all null and void. That was easy. It usually doesn't happen that fast. But yeah, you have all the stats I want. Man, that's cool. Whoa, what? Oh, that's right, because you just became big. I don't know where you're going, but stop walking. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and move these RGs out of the way, because they are irrelevant. It's amazing how quickly they become irrelevant. Not part of the cool kid club anymore. Nice. I mean, they're still going to eat my food, which, you know, is whatever, but it's just annoying. Let's throw this on you. You're... Why am I dying? I probably need to cook some more meat now. Probably need to go on a meat run, honestly. I bet you I gotta go on a meat run. I got a little meat in here. Let's see what our trough is doing. It's getting down there. It was pretty full earlier with meat, so let's go ahead and jump on you. Like I said, all these guys will be sacrificed in due time, except for the parents, or the perfect parents. But you already have a female perfect one, so that'll work there. You don't need to be imprinted. It'd be good to imprint you because I could use you if you're imprinted. And then you are useless. So let's go ahead and get you up here. Yep, it's getting crowded up here. Eventually I just need a ramp up to there so I can store more stuff up there. You're just an extra. You have like crazy good stamina, but I just didn't feel like trying to breed you in. It's just not worth it. Not for what I'm going to use RGs for, I don't think. You're almost mature. You're getting there slowly. But it is cool to see. Yeah, you're 7,300 health. And you don't. You have the good health. Bad stam. Everything else is good though. So what did you have? You have 6,000 health. 494 weight or 498 weight. Yeah, honestly, it's like 100 more weight. Like that's pretty good. Just from an imprint. Yeah, no, stats are way better. 7,300 versus 6,000 health. 1,300 better health. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. So what I'm going to do is, once we get some perfect babies, I will bring you guys back. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, guys, welcome back. Man, a lot has happened in between last time we spoke. As you can see, I'm wearing different clothes. That's largely because the riot gear armor got destroyed by a Alpha Carno. I'll explain as we're kind of chilling here. So yeah, I have died twice and lost a perfect griffin, which has now delayed me by a lot because it was the griffin with all the stats I needed. And I've been trying to get a girl with the stats I need ever since. So yeah, that was not good. Although I do need to imprint this guy because this is one of the good stats males, which I have 3 of and no females. Hopefully these eggs become, one of them becomes a female. We do have a perfect-ish, yeah, pretty much perfect male, and then not so perfect females that he's mating with right now, just to see if we can get a freaking female. We figured out our RGs a long time ago. RGs have been great. Brownie is the more fighting RG, and then Jacked is going to be our basically weight RG. Brownie's actually been really good. Going around getting meat for us, which reminds me, we need to get the meat from you so we can put it in our thing, which is pretty much empty. Because these griffins eat a lot of food. Yeah, so in terms of these, well, first death, basically, I only had enough keratin or whatever, chitin to go make 1 RG saddle, so I was like, okay, I'll go see what I can find and see if I can, and I was gonna basically gang up with the Carno, Alpha Carno, against this Stego. Well, then the Carno turned around and bucked me off. That is a male with all the good stats. But I don't need a male. I need a female. Let's see what this one brings. Please, female. Another male. I have 5 perfect males, no females. Oh, this just goes with my luck that I've had today. Holy smokes. I've been trying to get done with these final stinking griffins for like 2 hours now. Literally, it's just the dumbest thing ever. Oh yeah, I also learned if I jump mid-bite, it grabs whatever I can't hit. So that's kind of nice. But let's go ahead and grab you. See if these will give what I am looking for, because holy cow, this is frustrating. Literally, I think it's like 2 stats that I'm trying to get, and I just can't. In a female. It's incredible. With that being said, so yes, the second death was with a perfect female. I took her out because I was like, obviously I failed taking Brownie out. Brownie survived, luckily. It didn't attack the, I put Brownie on, passive. Put Brownie on passive, so, you wouldn't die to the Carno. And it was weird, because when it bucked me off, originally the RG started fighting the Carno. I was like, well, the RG was already low on health because it was a new adult. So I told it to be passive, which saved it, but then I couldn't go anywhere because I would get bleed and then he'd just eat me. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't fight this Alpha Carno. So died there. So I was like, okay, whatever. Waited a while. I still needed chitin to get a second saddle, as you can see I've just made. But yeah, so I was like, okay, whatever. I'll go over to the volcano-ish area with one of our good griffins and go level them up. Find like a scorpion or something. Well, actually, I went to the castle, and there's a ton of spiders there, and I just destroyed a bunch of spiders. But the problem was is I ran out of stamina sitting on the tower beating up the spiders. And then I got a pack of bats, basically, which kind of scared me, and I was like, we were already really low on health from fighting all the spiders. And I was like, dang, I really don't want to get rabies. So I jumped off the tower, not thinking about it. And when I landed on the ground, since I was out of stamina, I couldn't fly, I took fall damage. And I was basically one shot away from dying. Well, of course, the bats come and follow me, so I try to fight them for the short lifespan that the Griffin had, but there was no way for me to go because they take forever to regain stam. So yeah, we lost that one, and then I had like 50 leeches on me. Like, it was a complete lost cause, so I just decided to end it there. Go grab my other RG, and which at that point I was really frustrated because I had a perfect pair of griffins, and now I have a bunch of extra griffins I don't need, just to try and get a female perfect griffin so we can have a perfect pair. It's so frustrating. But I mean, obviously I can use these two griffins, male griffins, as griffins we're going to use for things. But I don't know. It's just frustrating because it was really dumb scenarios where I couldn't really do anything about it. And I didn't record any of it either because I wasn't recording at the time because I was just trying to grab a couple resources to finish up the video and get us to where we want to go. But no, we can't just have a normal day in Ark because this is Ark, which I love, but it can just be frustrating sometimes, especially breeding when you're just trying to get it done so we can move on with the next part of series. But no, we're just going to waste all this time. Female with the not good stats. How would you look at that? And a male with good stats. Ark is just playing games with me at this point. It is just laughing at me in my face. It's a female missing. It has a mutation in food, which is useless. And then yeah, missing melee. Ark is incredible how annoying it is right now. How about you? Oh, you're not matured yet. Whatever, just go use more brownie, I guess. Oh, there's an egg right here. Probably should grab that. Gosh, yeah. Sorry if I'm sound angry, frustrated. It's been a long couple hours just trying to finish the simplest of tasks, and I've had really bad luck coupled with the fact that I've died twice and lost a ton of, like, I don't know, I just lost a good female griffin for no good reason, and it's just, what did I just drop? Didn't mean to do that. It's just frustrating because it's just like, why, you know? Alright, so here's a perfect male. of the 50,000 perfect males that I've gotten. I just need a female. Why is this so hard? But yeah. So yeah, that's how my day is going. Not great, honestly. But I don't know. I gotta go. I think we're just gonna end this episode off with how stupid today has been, and yeah, tough day in the office, and it wasn't really supposed to be. It was just supposed to be another day in the office, and it didn't become that. But if you guys like this video, be sure to give a like and subscribe. I will eventually get a female. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you guys through this agony of just trying to get literally one gender of a dino, because apparently I'm the worst luck in the world. But alright guys, I'm gonna talk to you later. Until next time, see you later.